MGTV, Dr. Juice, and we got the whole posse in the building, bro Mark, bro Shaq, bro D. We got Sister Cher in the building, and we finna get ready to run it. Urban Matters BMG, certified Foundation of Black American Network TV.
So, I mean, how can we learn more about other?
You are next.
We're highlighting foundational Black Americans whose ingenuity, innovations, and labor play a critical role in American culture and infrastructure, including Alexander Miles, who invented automatic elevator doors in 1887, and Garrett Morgan, who invented the 3-light traffic signal in 1923. And our next guest is working to ensure that foundational Black Americans' contributions are known.
Before the modern day toilet, the can, the pot, the throne, the john, whatever you call it, going to the bathroom used to be messy, uncomfortable, it smelled bad, and it could also spread disease. All that began to change because the foundational Black American invented the modern indoor toilet, and his name was Thomas Elkin.
Yeah, thank goodness for Thomas Elkin. And that is just one of many videos made by author and creator of Legacy.
Is official, and we tired of saying it. We are official. Look at all these FBAs that created a lot of inventions. Shoelacing machine, Jan Metzlinger. Ironing board, Sarah Boone. Lubrications, Elijah McCoy. Horse bridle bit, L.F. Brown. Rocket catapult, Hugh McDonald. Horseshoe, Oscar Brown. Elevator, Alexander Miles. Pacemaker, Otis Boykin. Gas mask, Garrett Morgan. Come on, man. I can just keep going and on and on and on and on. That if it was not for foundational Black Americans and a Black American history, there would be no America. There wouldn't be no Shaboozey. There wouldn't be a bad baby or whatever, a Bad Bunny or a Shaboozey or whatever their names are. You know what I'm saying? So, man, that's what this show is about today. We're tired of the disrespect. We're tired of all of that, especially that Super Bowl foreign flag invasion. And then the Grammys. I mean, and they're doing all of this on as a slap in the face. They're doing it on Black History Month. The 2026 Super Bowl and Grammys will go down in history as the worst productions in America due to the disrespect and anti-American politically charged undertones from foreign liberal mainstream actors and producers. Performances by Shaboozey and Bad Bunny were supercharged with disrespectful, misinformed statements about immigrants building America. FBA indigenous lineages, aka the Black Americans, are pushing back during this Black American History Month because we're not having it. We're tired of it. We're tired of the disrespect. And this is not to a message to our fellow brothers and sisters that are immigrants that come here the right way, obey the laws. This is not even about you. It's not. So y'all, we finna get ready to run it. We got the whole crew in the building. So let's get ready to rock. Urban Matters BMG certified salute. All right. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So listen, we're going to have a great show. Let me give a roll call. We got our people in the building. Let's do a roll call real quick. We got bro Mark and Mark in the building. Sir. D. Parker, salute. Representing the Dirty South, Atlanta, GA. Salute.
You better know it.
Salute. We got my brother Shaq coming all the way from the D-Town, Dallas, Texas, the Lone Star State. We got Sister Cher in the building representing Houston, the Lone Star State again.
Yes, indeed.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. and I am your gracious, most humble servant, Dr. Juice. And we got my boy. Did we say Marky Mark? We got Marky Mark coming all the way from them woods.
Yes,
He
sir.
probably out there fishing right now on the lake right now. Don't let him fool y'all. This is the
I
best
know
time of the year
that's
to fish.
right.
This is the best time of the year to fish. But you listen, let me play something real quick. Y'all heard that was ABC News, right? ABC News is repping FBAs, and they saying, hey, we are the foundation of it. We got them saying it, and that's what we are. See, we like to use that word foundational Black Americans because it describes us. That's a term that nobody can hijack. See, you can say you Black American all day, and that term can be co-opted. Am I right, y'all? That term can be co-opted, and
Yes.
we don't want that. We're tired of the co-opting. We're tired of the disrespect, and we're going to start representing, and we're going to start G-checking their asses every single time. So let me play this real quick. Check this out. Can you believe this? They turned right around because everybody was complaining, oh, FBA, y'all can't say that. But just like the brother just said, y'all, I'm gonna let this brother listen. I'm gonna let this brother break it down to y'all.
Africans.
Here we go.
Okay, so I've come up with 5 reasons why the FBA segment that aired on ABC may have been pulled down. Number 1, backlash from critics of the term FBA. Now, if you're like me, you've had people come at you, jump on your case, jump in your timeline, complaining about the term FBA. They got something to say. They say, oh, God, this is wrong. This hurts Africans. This is divisive. This is not good. All these terms, all based on the fact that I choose to refer to myself as a foundationally Black American. I say, hey, I don't want to be called an African American. And being a Black American just ain't enough. A Black American, somebody that showed up here yesterday and got citizenship. You're now an American, and they are Black. But foundational Black American means we didn't just come over here as immigrants. We've been here for generations, and that, my friends, is important. And some people don't like it to the point where they're trolling us in our comment sections, calling us all types of names, and it's crazy, fam. These same people, if they went to work tomorrow and they introduce a new employee, and let's say the employee's name is Karen. Now, you can see that Karen is actually Kenny. If Karen said, oh, I'm a woman, they'd be like, oh, I'm sorry, I apologize. Because, see, they're conditioned to accept that with other people. They'll accept a man is now a woman, but they won't accept that a Black American or an African American is now a foundationally Black American. We got to figure that out. We got a lot of guesses of what that is, but I can tell you I believe it's not based in respect for us. Number 2, political or external pressure.
Like I said, they know what time it is. Can y'all believe that? They literally pulled the segment down. If we're not representing and we're not a threat and we're not stumping the ground hard, why did they pull it down? I'm gonna tell you why. Because that term FBA cannot be hijacked. It can't be co-opted. You can't blend in. And see, that's my thing with a lot of these foreigners, man. And I hate we have to go here, but we gotta do this. We gotta call this stuff out, man. We really do. We really do. We gotta call it out. We have to. I see we got some comments coming in, y'all. We got George Simmons says the Spanish people gave them the same energy they received from America. We didn't get that, Mr. George. You kind of have to clarify that a little bit more for us. We don't understand that statement. Are you saying that the Spanish people are winning? Or we're talking about they've been disrespectful to foundational Black Americans? Because I don't know if you saw the Grammys, Mr. Simmons, but they was talking about they created. Matter of fact, we'll pull up the clip for you. We'll pull up the clip for you. We want to pull it up for you. Where because we like receipts over here, bro. This ain't the goofball show. You can't just come over here making goofy statements. You have to literally stand on business, man. You got to have receipts. You know what I'm saying? Let's play it for you, bro.
Immigrants built this country, literally. But everything in this country that makes it a so-called democracy is because of what black people have led in this fight. You understand at one point in time, only white men with land could vote. We gained freedom, 15th Amendment. You understand that birthright citizenship comes from the 14th Amendment. Black people fought for that. When women get the...
Now, he means to say black American. Or foundational black Americans. See, we got to stop using that word black people, because that's how they're coming in and they're disrespecting us, because they can blend. Let's just keep it 100. I remember when I was younger, we would have Jamaican homeboys, which cool. I'm still cool with a lot of my Jamaican homeboys. They would come over here, chill. But one thing about it, like Busta Rhymes and all these guys being disrespectful now, man. I'm gonna play that for y'all too. They trying to act like Jamaicans and the Johnny come lately Jamaicans and Puerto Ricans talking about they created hip hop. They just being totally disrespectful, man. And see, that's the thing I can't deal with, bro. I can't deal with the disrespect. I just can't. And so, like I was saying, when I was younger, Jamaicans or darker skin type immigrants that would come here, they were ashamed to tell you what their culture was, because they felt like they would look different. It wasn't all about the treatment. They would just want to blend in, or they wanted the chicks to dig them like they digged the foundational black American brothers. And so they were literally like kind of shamed, of their cultures. The same way they are now. If they're so Nigerian, if they're so proud of where they're from, then why are they not there? Why are they broke their neck to come here? And then you come here because of what we established as foundational black Americans, and then you get disrespectful. You don't say thank y'all. Y'all start trying to undermine us. You start teaming up with the Democrat Party, because we know that's the Democrat Party is the party that sent all these sanctuary cities in place, and these blue cities where all this crime is taking place. Come on, man, let's just keep it 100. If you want a goofball space, go to them goofball spaces where they just come on there and let you say anything. But over here at Urban Matters BMG TV, this is a foundational black American, and there's intellectuals over here, and you can't bring the white media, or you can't bring the fake media talking points over here, or something you seen on CNN or MSNBC or Fox News, because we do heavy research over here. So just keep that, you know what I'm saying? Keep that same energy when all this shit go down. So if you so happy with the immigrants, why don't you let them move into your house? Why don't the Democrats let all these illegals come move in with them and stop sending them in the hood? If they stop sending them in the hood, then ICE wouldn't be in the hood looking for them. I digress. Y'all want to take over, man? Somebody else come over here, man, and give y'all thoughts.
I just need better clarification on this whole that little statement about energy. The same energy that America gave us. What? Free food stamps? That energy that Americans can't get, that veterans can't get? What energy are we talking? Are we talking about free housing? Are we talking about free money? Give you instant credit, the ability to buy stuff? What energy are we talking about?
Correct.
Because when you talk from an uninformed viewpoint, then you say silly stuff like that.
Correct.
Now, let's talk about energy. Let's talk about disrespect. Once again, this Black History Month seemed like foundational blacks should be saying, hey, we're going to lift up Black History Month because this is Black History Month.
Correct.
And it's the shortest month of the year.
Correct.
I mean, disrespectful to me is only having one performer sing anything in English during an American Super Bowl.
Yeah.
What?
That's
No.
why I don't understand that statement from Mr. Simmons either, bro. Like it's Black History Month, and you. Never mind. Never mind.
Yeah.
Go ahead, bro.
Yeah.
Never mind.
That see, that's the type of that's the type of stuff that we'll
Correct.
say, and it is based in absolute zero information, same
Yes, sir.
energy. That's craziness. But anyway, um yeah, I will say, personally, I think it was a big old bite, the Super Bowl. And I'll tell you what I mean by that a little later. But yeah, it's I saw it. I saw that halftime show and I was like, hmm, this, they're praising all of these things that this person put up, talking about minimalist clothing and all that type stuff. Can y'all tell me who had minimalist clothing last year?
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, I mean, last year you couldn't even see the for a good portion, you couldn't even see the dancers' bodies.
Yeah. Correct.
So so
Correct.
I'm just it's amazing how other people can get so much shine,
Yeah.
for doing some stuff
Yeah.
that we've already blazed the trail for. And then when we do it, it was a problem. Oh, he was
Correct.
being Uncle Sam, and this and had
Yeah.
Samuel Jackson being Uncle Sam, and da da da, and
Correct.
this was disrespectful. And they doing an American flag out of people, but that was
Correct.
disrespectful. But now we
Correct.
can't say nothing bad about a Latino who sung absolutely every word out of his mouth in Spanish, and every word
Yeah.
except for one artist, everything about it was Spanish during Black
Correct.
History Month, during the biggest sports event in America.
That's the thing. But we want to talk about who Sambos. And we want to see that was a Sambo statement just then Mr. Simmons made. Because you're selling out your own race. You're a traitor to your own American culture by lifting somebody. Don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to preach hate here, but I am trying to preach love for my own people. And that's the problem. That's what, like, okay, let's look at this brother right here. What's his name? Number 5 here for the Seahawks.
And Barkley.
Apparently he's a tether. He's got to be immigrant because he's rocking the Nigerian flag. He won an American event, but the first thing they do put up their Nigeria. Now you go to Nigeria and start waving American flag around. You won't make it out of that statement. I mean, that stadium alive because they don't play that type of disrespect in their countries. You can't wave no kind of American nothing now. And that's the point I'm trying to make. That's the point I'm trying to make tonight. So, like this right here, we're going to unpack, because this is what they're doing right here in America. They're recolonizing Black immigrants in America. So, this is the new buffer class. And we know what political party is pushing it. We know. Don't blame it on the Republicans because you don't vote for the Republicans. That's the first thing they like to say. Oh, well, what about Trump? Well, what about Trump? We don't rock with Trump. We don't fuck Trump. We not, you know what I'm saying? This ain't Trump problem. Trump is not our problem. Trump is not our problem. The people that's our problem is the people that's supposed to be accountable to us for the last 70 years. That's who our problem is. And nobody wants to be a man and admit it. Crying. All on social media, crying like women. Dudes. How we gonna lead the next generation? How? Worked up tonight. I'm not. I'm not gonna get worked up. I want y'all to see this mess. This what you supporting. Hold on. Why I find the clip. Somebody else come in and elaborate. Let's hear from Brush Shack. Let me see what we got in here. We still got everybody in here with us? Let's see.
I think so. Let's see.
Elito.
Brush Shack.
What's up?
School us on something, man. School these people coming into these trolls coming into the comment section.
Man, look here, man. It's very telling to see why people want to be so combative in Black History Month. What's going on? What's up with that?
I don't know, bro.
What's up with the combativeness?
I don't know.
Don't nobody get up in arms from Kwanzaa, niggas celebrating Kwanzaa, you know what I'm talking about?
Exactly.
You know, niggas celebrating, you know what I'm saying, St. Patrick's Day. Booty. Oh, matter of fact, I got it now. I don't know if I want to make it now or want to make it save it for later. You want me to make that? I got an announcement I want to make. It was something I was been thinking about behind the scenes. You know, I'm always you know, talking to the universe, getting these downloads. Exclusive.
Go on, make it.
As of February 13th, I am commemorating and I'm stamping February 13th as official heterosexual / foundational family day.
There you
February
go.
13th. We putting a stamp on it. We got to put the hashtags. Like I need to give me a banner. Because as common law is the PSA. This is the PSA, public service announcement. So we put it in the media. We publicly announce it and put the stamp on it. Public
There you
notice.
go.
Bro.
Exclusive.
What was that, bro, Mark?
I say I agree wholeheartedly. I've been saying that to myself for quite some time. You know, it's amazing how many people don't agree with what's going on, but they don't have enough, as my grandma used to say, gumption about themselves to speak out on it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
And
that's what it is.
one way people spoke out was in electing Donald Trump in the way that he was elected, because you hear people talk about the better of two evils. Well, either we do have some people say I can't vote for this gay stuff that they doing, and I'm gonna vote for somebody who's not talking like that. So this, yes, we got to make it cool again to carry ourselves appropriately. We got to make it cool again for men to like women, for women to like men. That got to be cool again.
Yeah, but this
make foundational relationships great.
This all they pushing.
Right.
Look at this mess, man. How you standing behind this? Talking about Mexicans. I know feel some kind of way about this right here.
Man.
Come on.
And then also, did y'all see when he was around, they was showing up to the truck and had two guys grinding on each other.
I seen that. I had that clip somewhere. I can't find it.
Right.
Look at this. Look at this.
Ridiculous.
Look at the dude slapping him on the ass. Look at that. Come on, man.
And
But see, they
that's
Mr.
making
from
Simmons, this
the
what you No, that wasn't from the no. Let's see if I can find that other clip. Come on, man. Are
yeah,
you
they're making a mockery,
serious?
man. They're making a mockery because
Yeah.
And then they doing
they
all
got
of
they
this during Black
got damn
History
celebration every month
Month.
now.
American History Month.
What
Come
you
on,
say,
man.
brother Shaq?
I said it's
Say
a
what,
mockery
Shaq?
because they damn near got a Pride Day every month of the year, don't they?
Yes, they
Damn
do.
near
It's like they
taking over.
trolling. It's like they trolling the society. It's like they just one
Right.
big troll. They trolling.
Like like I say, I just feel like this whole demonstration during Super Bowl was a big old bite of what Kendrick Lamar done last year in a Spanish tone.
Yeah.
Kendrick Lamar's was in a Black American hip hop tone, and it had America all over it. And this thing was in a gay Latino tone, and
Yeah.
but it was the same thing. And it's my it's a celebration of minimalist. You could not see Kendrick Lamar people's bodies at
Here
all.
you go right here,
They
bro,
were
Mark.
yeah. Look at that.
Yeah,
And
fast
they
they
had
played it. Come on, man. Kids, watch the Super Bowl. This what you co-signing?
Man.
Come on.
I remember the nipple gate with Janet
Yes.
Jackson.
Janet
Talk about it,
Jackson.
bro. You remember that? Talk about it.
Yes.
What was
Yeah.
the climate like when that happened?
Oh man, it was what they call equipment malfunction, and they
Yeah.
almost lost their mind, lost
Correct.
their ever loving mind.
Correct.
They wanted to do all this stuff to poor Janet because her top didn't work right. We'll say that.
Mm-hmm.
and then you're gonna show stuff like this off rip like it's nothing, and then praise it. And then when you actually got somebody in the White House who gonna speak to that abomination, they want to make a problem from it. No, this is wrong. How many young people do we have watching this? So yes, we need to have Foundational Relationship Day. I
Let's
love
do
it.
it.
February 13th.
Let's get it.
Yes.
And I gotta
Let's
say
run it up.
this. Matter of fact, we could take every day in February and make it a foundational Black American something. You know what I'm saying? But I gotta
Yep.
say this, bro. I gotta say this. This is a slap in the face to the Latinos who Catholic backgrounds, who have faith in their creator. This is dysfunction. And they're steadily pushing this on the kids. The reason why this guy was the headline of my Latino family members, the reason why this guy was the headliner at the Super Bowl wasn't because he was repping Latino culture, wasn't because he was an actual great artist. And they keep making this whole big funk about, oh, he outdone Michael Jackson. Yeah, they literally trying to say this guy beat out Michael Jackson for views. But what they not telling you, look at this. They talking about they gave me a warning. I don't know how they doing this. Okay, let me stop. Let me see something. Let me see.
Yeah, they had stopped the video earlier or something, man. It was a glitch earlier.
Yeah, it was.
93 when Michael Jackson did the Super Bowl.
Let me
Only
see.
about 60% of people own
Okay.
TVs.
Let me see if I can share that one again. Yeah. Look what they doing, man. But I'm telling y'all, listen. This guy, let me play this real quick for y'all. I'm gonna let
Michael
it play.
Jackson did the Super Bowl. Everybody want to post and talk about how Bad Bunny beat Michael Jackson record. Cap. Okay, y'all seeming to forget that in 1993, when Michael Jackson did the Super Bowl, only about 60% of people owned TVs. It was literally, what, 1.7 billion TV sets? Now look at today. And today, we got about 5.4 billion people with TVs. So it's about 3 or 4 times more TVs in use today. So when you look at the numbers, he barely beat him by what, 10 million views? Bruh, you got 4 or 5 billion more TVs on the planet and you still only beat him by 10 million views. It makes no sense. It don't add up.
And this the catch 22. This is the catch 22. They saying that it was a worldwide. See, back then, those viewers where Mike had the viewership were just pretty much right here in America because they didn't
Yeah,
have
nationwide.
streaming and they didn't have internet like they have now. You see what I'm
Right.
saying? That's
Yes.
just like people saying, well, oh, this artist outsold this artist back in 1993. You got to think about it. You couldn't buy downloads back then. You had to literally buy the vinyl or the CD copy. Mike had motherfuckers coming in the store, putting that paper down, buying this shit. That's a whole different ballgame. And then it's totally disrespectful. Mike, the king of everything. Mike transcend all types of borders.
Mike could go to Budapest and
Correct.
can't
sell
walk
out.
around. I mean, the streets full, everything, just because he there. Get out of here. He
And then everybody in Budapest was singing the lyrics in English.
Yes.
So why they choose Michael Jackson? Why they choose somebody another race, not a Spanish race? Why they didn't go down to the Miami to them Fat Joe, all them?
Right.
Because they've been trying to shoot us down. Remember, they've been trying to go with Michael Jackson, all the artists. Remember, they tried to catch Michael Jackson up with the pedos thing, right? Now,
every time he came out with a new album.
Right now, they trying to say Michael Jackson with the Epstein files, but what they ain't telling y'all, what the trick is Michael Jackson was saving them kids. See, that's why they hated him. He was saving the damn kids. That's why he created Neverland. He didn't want them to be in there Walt Disney with them creeps. So he created his own safe haven for the children, man. He was saving the children, trying to save the kids.
Right.
Against these devils. But like you said, the media can make when they control the media, they can make and break. They can make you look like a hero and they can make you look like a zero.
And
right.
And that's one reason that Donald Trump supported Michael Jackson throughout his trials and stuff, because his son would go to Neverland Ranch.
Mm-hmm.
And so, it's a lot of backstories that go on that people need to just take some time and pay attention and listen to, because, they are really trying, and they're doing it worldwide, with people who have a complexion like ours, but they're trying to erase us out of history.
What it is, plain and simple.
And they serious about their game.
Well, y'all heard about this guy Porter from Atlanta who threatened Trump on TikTok?
No.
Yeah, I heard about that. They went and roped his ass off.
Yeah.
Y'all keep talking greasy about Trump online. Keep that greasy talking up. Yeah.
Yeah, because he was stating.
Go ahead. Uh-huh.
Yeah, because he kept stating on the way to make American great again, to take Trump out. And I'm going to kill Donald Trump I'm going to
That's what
put
he
a
said.
7.62 bullet inside his head. I'm going to watch him bleed out. I'm going
Yep.
to watch him die
Oh Lord,
till
no.
Send that to me, D. Send that to me. We're gonna play that. We're gonna show y'all that. Listen.
let me see if I can get it. Okay.
I got it. Yeah. See if I can get it to you there, Juice.
Let me see if I
I
can
think
get
I have
it.
somebody. I think I just had somebody come in again on us, y'all. Somebody I think dropped. I don't know. That was show might be having some internet issues. Send it to me. Email it to me, D, if you can.
Okay.
I'm gonna play this right here while D getting that loaded up for us.
So
Look how Boosie. Look how. Hey, look how Boosie looking. Boosie like, what the?
Who the fuck is this nigga?
I want to see Chris Brown.
Boosie say he want to see Chris Brown. Come on, man. Stop playing. What we doing, man? What are we doing? I just want to know. What are we doing? Bruh. Look at this here. I just gotta keep going, man. It's so much people that are not approving of this. I'm telling you, the only reason that guy got halftime stand up is because he from that rainbow community. It wasn't because his lyrics, wasn't because of his music. It was not. It was because of that rainbow community.
Yes. Yes.
Sorry about that. I don't know who that is.
I never heard of Bad Bunny.
Favorite Bad Bunny song.
I already got one.
I sent it.
I don't know who that is.
I never heard of Bad Bunny.
I heard performing at halftime.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. I don't know no Bad Bunny song.
Do you think they made a mistake?
I believe so. I ain't never heard of bro till now.
I don't have one.
I don't listen to him.
I don't know any song.
Oh, what the heck's it called? I blanked out the name. I don't think I have one.
I don't know Bad Bunny song. That's a tough one.
I don't have one.
I don't really listen to that, but I can't lie.
I really do not know any. I haven't listened to any songs.
I don't know any to keep it G.
I just tuned into Bad Bunny this morning because is it DTMF?
DTM2.
Your second favorite.
I don't think I can name it.
I like Titi Mi Pregunto, Seda, and Moscow Mule.
What is it, Monaco?
The one with Cardi B. I can't remember the name. I don't really listen to Bad Bunny, bro. It's the one that goes, ooh, boy. Yeah. That's all I know, though. That's because Juicy be singing. I know the words or like the name of it. I never heard of Bad
just
Bunny.
say this, La Camiseta.
La Camiseta. Yeah, there we go. That's
La
my favorite.
Camiseta?
La Camiseta.
Okay, that means t-shirt in Spanish. Your favorite Bad Bunny song.
And this the thing. If you this is what I read a little bit about it today. Most of the songs are just perverted type languages in the song. Did y'all hear what I just said?
Mm-hmm.
Perverted type languages in the song. I can't believe it, man. This what y'all co-signing. Black American men. And the only pushback I've been having is from the men on social media. Come on, man. What we doing? Why we ain't talking about Black American history this month? Why we ain't posting those posts on our platform, bro Mark? Huh?
Man, this is, I just don't understand, you know, as a group, why is it that let's look at, okay, let's take a moment and look at this Super Bowl thing. You see how they, once again, you see how they came together. They didn't care nothing about black culture. They didn't care nothing about American culture. They stood on business with their culture. They didn't try to sing
Yep.
for us, with us, or
Yep.
to us.
Come on.
They sung to their
Preach.
people. Why is it that when we do anything, we gotta sing to everybody else people? We have to get on deck with being B1. And I'll say FB1, foundationally black first, because you are being replaced. I remember when I was in the hospital, you know, they like to always try to bring up, you know, farmers and migrant workers, but most migrant workers are legal. They have they visas to work. They've been doing it for years since I was in doggone junior high, and whew, that was a while back. So they got that system down. But let me tell you, I was in the hospital with a family member, and I was just looking and talking, and I could count on one hand how many FBs, foundationally black individuals, I saw. It was a lot of people with my hue of complexion, but none of them. They were Haitian, they was Jamaican, they were everything but I'm from Lake Wales,
Correct.
Winter Haven, wherever.
Correct.
And so we got to realize we're being replaced. Take a moment and look. Open up your eyes. There's a reason why we got so many people over there underneath the tree. Let me digress.
Correct. Bruh, D Park, chime in on this, bruh. I know you got some jewels for us. Drop some hot fire real quick, my brother.
Well, I would try to. You know I'm doing everything in my truck, man. I'm still. It won't pull up. I can't get it to send. It's taking too long.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's taking too long.
Can you Facebook it to me?
Facebook. It's nah. It's just taking too long because I got everything working off my phone. It just taking too long.
I sent that to you in Messenger.
Okay, you sent it to me, bruh?
Yeah.
Bro,
yes.
All right, let me check it out.
Well, can I add to something?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I just finished human trafficking classes, and one thing I have noticed about the class when I finished the class, it got me to think about something. With human trafficking, um, what you was talking about, people with the visa,
Yes.
people over there, but half of them is being human trafficking. Even though they have visa, they still somebody controlling their money. They don't get their money, and we watching those class about that. So they'll bring in a bus of people. They got their visas, all that. The paperwork look good. They can't speak English, so when they control their checks. Then when they get the money, they keep them. They might get them people $100 or $50 the whole week, and they'll tell them that you here to work out for debt from your parents' debt. So they have those cases. Um, what we don't see, we'll look and see everything perfect, but it's not. You one thing I tell people about the United States and what they did with the conference when When the European took over the world and they broke everything down in Africa at that conference there, United States became the police state of the world. So United States basically wants soldiers. And when you want soldiers, you got to have a mindset. You got to create a mindset.
Yes, sir.
And people don't.
Yes, sir.
They are not seeing this. They don't understand that. China do computers, industrial stuff. It's in China. That's what they do. And then you got somebody else growing food. You got some other country, India. India doing the internet IT stuff. They create that and sell it to us. Our main goal here is war. War. We was growing up what cowboys and Indians. You play soldier. Your mindset is set on war. It's not set on education or building anything. It's war. If you go to the service, you are being awarded for going into the service. And if the people then don't go, they're not awarded. It's like nothing to them. You can't get nothing. Nothing. You the third. If you got a job, it's going to the person that went to the service first, and then you last.
As it should be.
That's right.
We see this United States police the world. You got to have a different mindset. So what you can't have a mindset of people just loving each other. They got to have chaos.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And that's the thing. Yeah, they want Trump is the right guy for the job. If you want to be honest, you can't be nice. If Kamala would have won president, man, we have been invaded by at least 5 different countries by now.
That
I guarantee that.
We would have lost our contract. Yes. And those treaties, because we don't have the power to police no more.
That's it.
Yeah. So we have to consider that, and then you trying to be a law-abiding person in a war country. It don't mix. It don't mix. You'll go crazy. That's why everybody crazy.
Great point.
No.
Great point, D. Great point. Great point. I don't see how, like a lot of these guys, and listen, bro, I'm not trying to beat you up, but boy, how are you even being the man of your household with this passive-aggressive ass approach y'all have for everything? This is why nobody respects the Black American culture. It's not because we got Bay and Ray and them running around in the hood. You worried about some damn foreigners, and you could be manning up in your own community. Why you ain't manning up in your community if you such a tough guy? Oh, what you be doing? Juice done did a lot, bro. I've had business networking events. I've had networking events for kids, teaching them coding, video game simulation, everything that young Black boys like to do. But not you. You too busy getting flued out, worried about the Super Bowl. You worried about all the other crazy stuff. Let's play this clip real fast.
Floyd.
Y'all keep talking reckless around him about ICE and all of that stuff, man. You don't realize, but man, you being treasonous to your country. That's what you're doing.
Yes.
You better learn some damn laws.
County man faces charges for threatening to President Trump. The department Justice arrested 29-year-old Juan Porter today. He has federal charges. Authorities say this month Porter joined a TikTok live stream where he allegedly made threats in the comments. They say he also threatened federal agents coming to his door. During a search of his apartment, Secret Service agents and police found pipes, ammunition, and an explosive. Police say Porter has prior convictions for terroristic threats and is currently on probation. A hearing is set for next week.
Now see, what it is, I can almost bet you he a damn black tether foreigner, immigrant. I guarantee you. Because he don't look like us. You could tell by that hairline. See how that hairline was way back here? That'd be a dead giveaway for an immigrant. That goddamn hairline. Goddamn hairline way back here.
I'm back what I missed.
Giveaway every time.
I'm back. What I missed? I missed what I missed.
Okay. Welcome back, Bloodshot. We just played this one guy who been made a terrorist a threat to the president.
Now,
they went and wrote his ass off.
Bruh, now what I need you to pay attention to also is what we done talked about before. We are always the face of foolishness. They made
correct
zoning.
Correct.
They put our face on it.
Hey,
go ahead, bro.
You're so right, man. Because in that class on human trafficking, the case, all these people in the world, guess what case we went over? R. Kelly.
Right.
You know?
Right.
R. Kelly case. I'm sitting up in class. I'm like, really? All the cases in the world, we're going to go over R. Kelly.
Not Epstein.
No.
Yeah.
R. Kelly.
They make us the face of foolishness. And you know, it's like you say, I guarantee you that's probably a tether that was probably paid to do that very thing. Because bad has to be black and pure and wonderful has to be white. That has been America ever since they came on our shores. So we have to realize that they stay on code, and they're gonna continue doing what they do until they get done what they want to get done.
Yes, sir.
Hey, can I ask y'all something?
Yes, sir.
In the 60s, well, you know, because TV came out in the 50s. So in the 60s, when TV came out, 50s, 60s, when they was broadcasting, they were showing black people getting their ass whooped. Y'all remember that?
Sure was.
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir.
And so the foreign people said, we ain't doing that because y'all don't take care of your own people. So they took the news out of that to showing. So now look what they show. They always showing us with money, hoes, pimps. They showing us now like we the bad guys and we doing that. It's totally different now. And they show white people like they poor.
Now let me give you something else too to chew on. Two things with that. All right, Juice. You may remember, but when them Democrats put on that kente cloth around their neck and took a knee, the first thing I told Juice was, this is the beginning of, remember in the 70s, blaxploitation movies?
Yep.
That was the beginning of the next wave of blaxploitation. And that's when they started with DEI.
She better know it.
They started with the DEI garbage, and they started paying us to put our stuff in places and do things, and then they start with all the erasure of black people, and we stood behind it, like Aunt Jemima. What she do to somebody, you know? And so we have to pay attention to that kind of stuff. No, you don't erase your own history. They ain't taking down Thomas Jefferson and all these other ones.
Correct.
So, you know, Uncle Ben's, I don't even know what to look for now when I want some rice. or some pancake mix. So,
what that is?
and
Oh
then
Lord, we got
so stuff goes around. It comes in phases, and they stay on point. They just change the names of stuff, but it's still the same thing. You got black exploitation going on, and then think about it. Think about it now. Why did they burn? Why did they burn Rosewood and all these other places? Because
black
of what?
commerce.
Because black folk was doing so good.
They was on their commerce, yes, sir.
Yes. And so here we are. We going so now we on this thing where it's projecting that black people are so successful and doing so much wonderful stuff. But by the very same token, we the most gutter, the most untrustworthy people walking in the United States. That's what's being projected. So what are they gonna start doing? They start grabbing your R. Kellys, your Bill Cosbys, and all of those staples of our community, and they hang them up against the wall with garbage. Oh, he's a rapist. Oh, he's a pedophile. Oh, he's this and that. He drugs women. And so we have to recognize that this stuff goes on and is going on and won't stop going on. And we have to move a different way.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Well, one thing about being on the ground, and black, black people used to be underground. It's I don't know when they decide to come top ground. Our stuff, nobody know what we was doing. You remember, don't let your left hand know what your right hand doing. They forgot that. They letting everybody see what they doing now.
That's it.
Yes.
Attention is the new drug.
I mean, right. I got to be on social media. But nobody they know what we was doing. That's one thing. This new race of people came. They want everybody to know what they doing, and they advertise it. I see guys talking about their drug deal. This guy said he'll rent a SUV and he'll drive his drugs. He explaining the whole thing on TikTok. I said, man, look at this stupid. What? I can't believe this. He explained everything what he do on TikTok, checking his drugs off. I said, see, you need to go to jail. You stupid.
Right.
We never did that.
Attention.
Right.
Big dummies.
Because everything we advertise, because we have the power to create. And they forgot that. I'm talking about black people. They forgot that. You got the power to create. They don't. They don't have the power to create. We do. That's why all our creation all over the world. All over the world. Everybody copy from us.
Everybody want to be us. And that's the point I'm trying to make here today, y'all. Everybody, they got co-signing illegals, and the whole time, you the plug. You are the one they trying to be like. But no, look what you're doing. You're selling your own country out. And then when it's gone and when shit going wrong, you want to blame it on Trump and you want to blame it on white folk. I used to be like that, man. I used to be like that. And I'm going to tell you, Dr. Juice, boy, I'm an anti-racism strategist. I'm the best activist who ever did it. So don't think when white folks out of line, they don't get that work. But I'm not going to just be pointing the finger at somebody because a certain party has a lack of accountability to my culture. I got grandkids going to get ready to come up. I'm not going to let them learn from boneheaded, absent-minded, brainwashed ninjas like y'all. Oh, well, what about Trump? Well, what about Trump? He a racist. Well, what make him so damn racist? No, the Democrats don't get off that easy with Dr. Juice and Urban Matters. You got to bring some receipts here, and we'll put them on the screen right now. We'll point out that that Trump is a racist.
So,
right now.
We should be a racist.
Exactly.
We should be. We should be. You love your people.
Sure.
Why you want to give your resource to somebody else and let your people suffer? That's stupid.
Thank you.
Everybody. That's one thing I ask people. Do you know about Jubilee? All these people. I heard of, but I said Jubilee is every 50 years that you get your property back. If you own land and you can't pay your debt, every 50 years you can lease your land to pay your debt, and then after the 50 years you get your property back. Your land is your land forever, all through your family. That's how the law was for the land. So you always have land.
Correct.
A man with no land, he is nothing. A man with no land, he ain't nothing.
Nothing.
He's nothing.
Everybody outraged about this whole, like I say, y'all putting people before your own lineage, before your own descendants. I'm quite sure y'all have kids, grandkids. When you co-sign this type of dysfunctional behavior, and they're pushing this on your kids, they just putting it in another form now. They couldn't do it. They had it all in the schools before Trump got into office. But now that Trump in office, they got you thinking, oh, Trump trying to take away Black history. No, he ain't. He's trying to take away LGBT and all these other bullshit minority groups infiltrating Black American history. That's what he's doing. So in order to do that, he had to snatch the whole thing down so that it can be restructured properly. That's what Reconstruction is all about. Let me play this next clip for y'all real quick, man. Everybody got a problem except Black Americans with this whole immigrant illegal stuff and ICE against ICE. Now notice how the ICE stuff and all that one guy who got unalived by ICE, notice how that stuff is kind of dying down. Because they control your narratives. I told a brother on one of my social media sites the other day, I control my own narratives. I watched the Super Bowl for about 5 minutes. I walked past the TV and my old lady was in there watching it some kind of way because I don't even have cable, just to keep it 100 with you. And I seen something about 6 minutes and I started getting sick on the stomach, about to throw up. I said, what the? And that's why I have not watched TV in about 7-8 years now. Because it doesn't interest me no more, because I like to read and I like to control what I'm ingesting into my brain. Let's play the clip.
People were calling in to C-SPAN today, and they were not happy about Bad Bunny's Super Bowl halftime show. This is one gentleman here. Take a look. Clip 3.
We should have been celebrating the 250th anniversary of the United States of America at that halftime show. When I went to school, I was taught English. I wasn't taught Spanish, so I don't know a word he was saying. You know, we're in the United States of America. We're an English-speaking language. They should have at least put a closed caption on there or something so you could understand what they were saying. And the dancing, I've seen the same thing at a strip show, just with the clothes on, the way they were doing on TV. There's no reason for that.
All right. And
there it is. I mean, a lot of people were not happy with this guy.
They're not happy.
What are your thoughts on that, Shelly? I know we have some more super chatters.
Yeah, let me read the super chat first. Hi, Josh. Thank you for stopping by with your $20 super chat.
UBI. Tucker Carlson, I remember this distinctly. This was several years ago, one of his opening monologues at the top of the new year,
when Tucker Carlson talked about some of the issues that face inner city majority black neighborhoods also face sort of rural majority white neighborhoods, and he criticized the type of crony capitalism that people like Mitt Romney advocated for. So you can find people, and then, I mean, conservative media is rife with politicians, pundits who will talk about how the elites sort of, jam up the working class, jam up the everyday man. So you'll hear, particularly nowadays, it's young couples can't afford to buy a home. The cost of healthcare, of childcare, of everything is going up. And this is part of the reason why you have this sort of populist sentiment on the right. But I think what ends up happening is Shadow say, no, these few things that I find that King did, right? His critiques of capitalism and so on and so forth. Though that's the evidence I use to charge and convict him of Marxism. And I just reject that. Not because of King, not because I'm a King defender, but because I have certain principles. And one of those is when you bring a charge against a man, you need evidence. Evidence is not speculation, it's not hearsay. Evidence is not, oh, this is what I believe. No. Do I expect King to say that he's a Marxist? But when he writes specifically of the incompatibility between Christian.
Now that's a whole other story. That's a whole nother story, y'all. We'll bring that on another. Basically, what the Democrats have learned, especially with civil rights and all of that, because I got the receipts where I can show you that civil rights is a scam. And it's part of socialism and it's part of communism. So I'm just trying to keep it 100. Go ahead, bro, Mark.
Oh no, bro. I just agree with all of that. You already know that. I mean, it's like you say, the receipts are there. This stuff, it sounds, you know what? It's similar to like we are now. I used to always ask myself, doing like a Dr. King speech, right? He used all those $20 words when a nickel word would do. And he talked so far over so many of them people's heads, but he was so eloquent in saying it to where they just started clapping and getting all riled up. Didn't understand half of what he said, but boy, that boy sure could talk good, just like Barry. Barry was the same way. He said a whole bunch of word salad. And so,
oh yeah,
we have to pay attention to stuff like that. I mean, we can pay attention because it's free. And we need to start doing it a little more often because you'll start connecting a lot of dots.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I sent you something else too by Mr.
Malcolm,
yeah. That even back then he spoke to some of this, to this mess that we're seeing now. I always say this thing that I heard: he who controls the printed page controls the thinking of the age. And in war, the first thing you do is you take care of your enemy's communications. You distract it, you mess it up to where they can't communicate. And that was the first thing they did to foundational Black Americans, is they took out our communications. They ended all of our radio stations, so forth and so on, our own media. And so we have to realize we are truly at war.
We at war. And that's what y'all don't understand. You are co-signing the enemy from within, the one that's against you. When you come out making statements like, oh, the Mexicans just returning the energy. What?
That sounds crazy.
Yes.
What? So
he's not even Mexican.
Correct.
He's not even Mexican.
And
That's just how it
besides,
started. Go ahead.
yeah, besides the 1930s, Mexicans was always considered to be white, and they fought for it to be white. And the United States came up with the term Hispanic. Hispanic is the Spain people. It's not Mexican. And so our people so ignorant about a lot of stuff. They ignorant about it.
Correct.
Brother, you are 100%, brother. 1948, the word Hispanic was created.
And
you know, I think it was 48, and I think India at the same time. So they didn't have the word India over there, where they a place where they call India either.
So, you know, I went back and looked at Cowboy President Ronald Reagan.
Mm-hmm.
I went back and pulled up clips, YouTube clips back in 1981. I think when he came in office, 81.
Yeah.
You know, 81. I'm coming out of high school, and you got to look at stuff back there, because Reagan changed a lot of stuff for black people. A lot of stuff will change, and people don't realize, because 81, you know, we wasn't doing so much in 80s, 81, 82. Reagan, it was Reaganomics, and people don't realize what Reagan did to us.
Yeah. Look it up.
Half of them don't care.
Pull it up, brother Juice. Hey, pull it up. Pull up the Amnesty Act. Reagan signed the Amnesty Act. That flooded a lot of immigrants came in through the Amnesty Act too.
Reagan went to war on us on welfare. They was calling black women welfare queens, and half of white people was on welfare. You know, black men could not be in the same house on people with welfare, all that stuff.
Yep.
Well,
they declared war on us in the 80s.
Yeah, that was before the 80s with the whole not being able to have men in the house for welfare. That was before Reagan. But you know, the bottom line is we have to recognize that our family units have been under attack since they landed here. And they're finally starting to get traction. They started getting traction with Obama because he started out being against gay, and then got voted in the office that second time, and then he went on and ran every play that he wanted to run. And we were still sitting on the sideline waiting for something to be ran for us.
Yes, sir.
So you know, and then they were killing us in the street left and right on wholesale, and then he dropped the law to help the police and said we're gonna put it on camera.
Mm-hmm.
And they came up with the Angel Act or whatever. I think it was Angel Act. So where if you did something to him, you get in trouble.
Yeah.
Wait a minute, I thought you was the black president.
Yeah.
So you know, we gotta recognize what our stuff is. Let's stop looking at the big bad boogeyman and start looking in the mirror and looking at our own house. Sweep around your own front door before you try to sweep around there. Because what I cannot do, I cannot expect a lion to act like a pussycat. That lion gonna act like a lion. So now it's time for us to act like the lion killer.
Absolutely. Let's play this Malcolm X clip you sent, my brother.
An image can move your emotions without revealing the truth. A picture can make you feel something while hiding everything. That is why those who control images often control what a people being. An image can move your emotions without revealing the truth. A picture can make you feel something while hiding everything. That is why those who control images often control what a people believe they are seeing.
Woo, there it is. And that's what's going a lot of these beta males on social media that jump all in the inbox, jump all on these. They attacking old Red, bro, Reggie. Oh, man. They all in their feelings. Like Malcolm say, a picture like that monkey picture got you all in your feelings.
Yes.
And you didn't even get past the first 5 seconds. You didn't even know it was a video. You believe in what the fake media telling you, the white media, the mainstream media. I call them the lame screen media. You letting them tell you that, Donald Trump posted this picture, and it's not even a picture. It's a whole video. It's a whole video.
Right.
They got Trump in the video as an animal. They have Biden as a monkey eating a banana. They got Kamala as a damn. They got Kamala as a turtle. So they trying to say Kamala is slow as hell. That's what they trying to say through the image. She a turtle. They got the other governor, what's the name of Illinois, the fat dude. They got him as an elephant. Pritzker. Hey, Governor Pritzker, I ain't hear you fat shaming. I ain't saying y'all, they fat shaming, Trump fat shaming people. Nope, you went for the monkey. Hook, line, sinker. And you don't even look like a monkey. Right. White folk look like a monkey and resemble a monkey more than you do. You shave the hair off a monkey or any ape or any primate, their skin is white under that brown fur.
And you get the Neanderthal.
Exactly. Now you got the Neanderthal. So, again, especially black men, I'm on y'all moist and sassy nowadays. I'm sick of it.
Well, they raised by their mama.
Exactly.
Raised by they got women trait. I kill you, nigga. Men don't talk like that.
Correct.
They don't act like that. Men know you know we need, you're a family man. Men know men know. If the beta men, that's all they want to do. This fucking nigga up, all that. I said, man, you the biggest cow I ever seen.
Hey, they be doing all that stuff nowadays. You know how they be clapping their hand like they mama and all that. You know how they mama.
Man,
women go
yeah.
like, bitch. Look, bitch. Hey, okay. And the dudes be out there acting the same way, sassy. They carrying around purses talking about they Louis Vuitton. Oh, nigga, I'm swagged out. Nah, you ain't. You F'd out. You the F word out.
And next thing you know,
I don't want to say it because I don't want to get his tracks on my channel.
And I ain't gonna say men, these are males. These males gonna start smacking their head just like women smack their head when they weave too tight or itching. We got to get out of there. Sassy
as hell.
Oh man, Brown.
Oh man, hey, the women took over the jail. The women coming out buff now. I'm like, good grief.
Right.
I ain't never seen that, man. Women did not want to look like men when they were training. When I was coming out, I want to look like that. I want to be looking toned. That's all I need to say. I want to look toned. But now those women coming out thigh bigger than yours now.
Correct. And that's the thing too, D. It's like the women are masculine and the men are effeminate now. And you trying to come on Urban Matters talking about you, man, you gotta calm down, man. You must be a Republican. I'm a Republican because why? You can't logically think for yourself, and I can.
Because the reason we the tail, because we can't think to be the head. Your mind thinking got to be a head. Your woman gonna tell you don't do that, and you going, why? I'm the head. I'm the head. Correct. You don't tell me nothing. Then you're a male chauvinist and start using those terms and all that. But You got to fight through that. I don't listen to that. I don't care you hate me.
And you know what I tell people? Now y'all think about this. This is what I tell people. A woman, if you go back to what they call the beginning in the Bible, Eve wouldn't even listen to God Almighty. She listened to the sweet talking snake. And then she went and convinced her man to go against God. And then him not being the head, he said, okay, and took a bite from the apple when he knew he was dead wrong. But he fell for what the woman said. And then we get cursed with so many things. So that ought to be the main example that you use to understand that you don't follow a woman. You follow God and you guide the woman.
Correct. And I want to show y'all
right
something, bro. Just to go ahead, D. Go ahead. Sorry about that.
Well, I'm trying to go off as pick it back off of that because when women make more money than a man now, they don't have that respect because I don't get it. You're making money. It don't take the place of your man. You're supposed to help your family, and so women are destroying families. Not the men, women. They'll walk away. They'll divorce their husband to leave. Oh, he ain't doing nothing. He don't make enough money. I got to take care of everything. You don't take care of everything. You're just going to work.
Wow.
You just going to
and see, that's it, D.
You go in the plantation, you got a better master than I do.
Right.
And again, the Democrat plantation, this is what they are DEIing and incentivizing our women to believe in this crap and be conditioned that they don't need a man. They got a game that they play. White women, like I'm talking about like Ivy League, those type of women who go to school, and they got a game that they play in white tea culture. The white women, when they go to college, they play a game called Ring by Spring. It's called Ring by Spring. So they wanna, by the time they last semester of their graduate studies, they compete with each other. All the girls compete with each other to see who can get hitched or who can get a ring the fastest from some prestigious young man, right?
Right.
So what am I saying? That's crazy. Our women go to school and go to college, and they're being taught, or they play the game of, I'm getting my degree because I don't need a man. White tea women go to college to find a man.
Man.
You see the difference?
Mm-hmm.
You see the difference? That's their culture. They taught to go find a good man. You taught that you don't need a man as a black American woman. And now they're around here trying to. And so when you got those women, single women, well, if you don't need no man, stop screwing and having sons. Because all you're doing is creating more and more beta males who are going to get out here and treat women any kind of way. Why? Because they didn't see family structure going up. They didn't see how to treat a woman. They didn't see how a man is supposed to treat a woman.
They use Beyonce words. All the single women stand up.
There's a bunch of them.
All the single ladies. Exactly.
Yeah. So they use that anthem.
Can I ask you? There's a bunch of Americans.
And
correct.
And Beyonce.
Correct.
She got a man. She got a family. Correct. She go home to her man. She don't let that dumb music change her life.
Yep. Again, Hollywood entertainment industry pushes dysfunction, pushes rap and music and movies that causes dysfunction. It causes all type of ratchet behavior, and that's what you are. That's why I don't watch TV, because I don't want to be contributing to that for my next generation. I don't want to say, hey, well, that's a good movie. Oh, it's okay for men to be kissing each other on TV. Oh, it's okay for women to be kissing. They're putting it all in the cartoons now. They're putting it in the cartoons and the children's movies and stuff now. So, and that's what I'm trying to tell you, y'all. You're being replaced. You're being replaced. Like this guy on the screen right here. This is Westmore. He's allegedly the first black governor, which that's a lie, but that's the lie he running around telling in America. And then see how he looked like us? But I did some research on him. Guess what he is? He's Jamaican. So let me ask you a question. Why are all the Democrats and all the black politicians not of black American descendants? Why is that just a coincidence, or is this on purpose? Listen to this fool. Listen to him.
You think the reason is that you are being singled out, and Jared Polis, but perspective, why are you being excluded from this dinner?
And let me remind you, he went against the reparations bill. He said, and notice these people have the immigrant backgrounds. They will not co-sign reparations for Foundation of Black Americans. Why? Why? Because they can't benefit from it, because they're not American. He look American, don't he? Look at him.
Well, I've long learned that I'm not trying to get inside over the president's psyche. It's not a good use of my time. It's not lost to me that I'm the only black governor in this country.
See, there go that word black. See?
Yep.
He can't say he a black American. See, that's why I told y'all, stop using black people. Stop using that term. Because anybody can co-opt it. What he's doing, he's co-opting it. He's going to bring in all his people. He's going to bring all his people in, all these new Johnny-come-lately black immigrants, and that's why black American, you're steadily voting in vain when you're voting Democrat, because they're putting these type of people as your representatives. These people have nothing in common with you. Obama has nothing in common with you. It's a lot of them out there. Sheila Lee Jackson, she has nothing in common with you. Obama, he has nothing in common. Kamala, nothing in common.
And I find that to be, particularly painful, considering the fact that the president is trying to exclude me from an organization that not only are my peers have asked me to help to lead.
That's all they offer is race bait. They offer no tangibles, no resources, no type of extracurricular education, vocational, nothing that you can prosper off. All they do is, oh, well, look, hey, we gonna fight Trump for you. I keep telling you, these people are your problem. Trump is not your problem.
Right, because
also a place where I know I belong in. And so I've long learned, and I've talked to the people and the children of my state, is that I'm never in a room because of someone's benevolence nor kindness. I'm not in a room because of a social experiment. I'm in the room because I belong there, and the room was incomplete until I got there.
You're saying that he's excluding you because of the color of your skin?
Well, I don't know. I can't speak to the president's intent. It's not lost to me, but I can't speak to the president's intent.
He just said nothing. It's what he just did.
I ask you?
They are
most
trained to say
importantly,
nothing.
we will live up to our character as a nation. That's exactly what we're talking about. Yeah.
Every single day. Power to stop deportation for all.
Actually, I don't, and that's why we're here.
I need your help.
Okay.
Stop deportation! Stop deportation!
Thank you. All right.
Stop deportation!
What I'd like to do. No, don't worry about it, guys. Okay, let me finish. Let me. How about these guys don't need to go. Let me finish. No. You can stay there. Hold on a second. So,
see, that's a play. That's a play move.
Correct.
That's a play move. That's all that is. He playing them.
Playing them.
Mr. Nice Guy. He playing them. That's a play move.
Yep.
That's a play move.
And
They
you know they
playing.
call him the chief in deportation. He's the chief. He deported more illegal immigrants than any other president.
The laws is
We
on the
got the
books.
receipts on that. We got
Yep.
the receipts on that. If y'all want to see the receipts, huh? But these the type of people they got y'all worshiping. People that do nothing for you. You know what I'm saying? I don't understand it, man. I'm so sick of it going back and forth with
You know what, Juice. What people get, man, they look for false preachers. They don't understand. These people sit in the same boat.
Yes.
They look for somebody at the pulpit, sitting, trying to teach preach to somebody. But it's the same thing. They're not sitting there. They sitting on the main thing. What they tell you this: you're supposed to have your brother over you, not somebody foreign over you, because they don't know you. You're supposed to have your brother over you. So all these United States is just like the book of Esau. With Esau was hiring other people over them. He didn't put his brother over them. They had other kings over them. Esau was doing that. But when people read, they don't read that. They read it, but they don't understand. They don't see it. It's right there. You don't supposed to have other race over you. You don't. We're supposed to have our own. We're supposed to have our own. We have our own.
Yes, sir.
There ain't no milk pot.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
We're supposed to have our own. You remember I showed you,
supposed to have our own. We're supposed to educate our.
You remember I showed you, Juice, in Deuteronomy chapter 32, when I was showing you that 889, that Elohim, he came and he signed the gods over people, and on verse 9 he said Yahuwah chose Israel, Judah. Yahuwah chose them. So he's the only God. It stated in that chapter that he chose these people. Everybody else got their own God. They got their own God. Right. And you remember I showed you that, Juice?
Yeah, you don't supposed to have other people God as your God. Your God's supposed to be your God. Well, everybody practiced that pretty much except us, D. You know what I'm saying? Every other culture, every other religion, they have their names. We didn't name ours. At least we don't know the name of him. Put it like that.
Well, man, as a conquered nation, they conquer your God. They take your God away. They took your image away. Now you become them.
They say we'll conquer. But see, we'll conquer people.
Right. Yeah. That's against the law of nature. That's against the law of nature. Yep. And that's the true God law. They breaking that. So all them people curse. And then you fall and curse people. Yep. You want to break off for your own.
That's it. That's it.
You follow them.
That's it.
That's why you deserve what you get. It. You deserve to be the last of shit. You deserve it.
Exactly. And on
you deserve to have a hoe.
Y'all heard it here. Urban Matters BMG TV. We got me and Brother D. We hanging in the paint. And we just putting it down, man. Giving y'all the true meaning, the true instructions, directions. Family, that's what this is all about. This is your opportunity to start doing for your own. Stop fighting everybody else's fight. This is your fight. Your fight. Nobody will come and help you fight anything, but you always jumping on top of the sword for everybody else, man. This has been a certified salute program. Urban Matters BMG. We FBA certified, foundation, indigenous, the real people of the Most High. We signing off. Salute.
Yeah, that's it.
D.
Yo.
In the building. Thank you for joining us today, D, man. You made the show. You dropped that hot fire. Yeah. We got Bush coming in at the last minute.
I was about to say, where happened to everybody?
Yeah, they kind of. I guess my signal acting a little janky. That's why I'm gonna go ahead and sign it off. Cause my signal acting janky. I think it's dropping people for some odd reason. But we're gonna come back at y'all. We got Throwback Thursday coming up, so don't forget about it here at Urban Matters BMG. Y'all come join us 7:30 Eastern Time here at Urban Matters BMG. You can also find us on YouTube at Urban Matters Matter. And you also can look us up on Facebook at Urban Matters Matter Live Chat. I'm your gracious host, Dr. Juice, signing off. And also, you can check us out on Dr. Juice TV at YouTube. Peace and love. Y'all make sure y'all hit that Cash App up. C. Johnson BP. That's C. Johnson BP. Salute.